just switch the change it.
Okay, so now it starts streaming,
Yeah.
and I have added a microphone that everyone can see because students complained about the bad quality of the sound in these videos. So that's the feedback session for ATEC 6300, Interdisciplinary Approaches to Arts and Technology. So today the first assignment was due, and it was the news report for Group 1. So I've been looking at this assignment that points to two papers, very interesting, both of them on augmented reality. My comments about the assignment is that it's a very good and relevant assignment, well done, very clean, and the description of the two papers is relevant and well done. There's only one little problem: the link to the second paper is missing, but it's easy to search it and to find it. Maybe only one negative comment, but it's not even negative. It's the form of the assignment is very classic, and maybe we could use something more creative, but I'm fine with this, and I think that groups will probably use their creativity mainly on the subjective synthesis that are due next week.
Yeah.
So only one student is here today, Cenk. Thank you for being here. If you have questions or comments about the class, I will be answering your questions. If not, I think I will just close the session.
With the questions, actually, with the ratings of the art synthesis work, I was expecting something different than the ratings, but those were just extremely helpful. For example, the video was so catchy for me because lots of people from different fields were just giving their opinion. It was very helpful, and the paper is also categorizing the factors about the digital creativity. Yeah, I was expecting something more like direct approach to the some part of the artworks, but this systematic approach is was very successful for me.
Okay.
It was shocking. Yeah, so
Okay.
was my only comment.
So have you already started to work on the subjective synthesis with your group?
Actually, we're now separately reading the parts, and we will just start to argue about the topics together.
Okay.
With the following days. But I started to read the second paper. I finished the video and the digital creativity. We just have our own pace, but
Okay, that's fine, and yeah, it's one of the difficulties is to synchronize everyone's work in the group, but the this first set of papers is quite easy to digest, and there's the book by
MIT.
yeah, from the former director of the MIT, Negroponte, and it's a very easy read, and you can actually read it in about an hour. I think it's really something easy. It's just general ideas about digital culture, and mainly the difference between the push system of media distribution that was the common system before the development of digital technologies, and the pull system where the user is actually pulling resources from websites. So he's exploring mainly these two frameworks and developing a little bit on this. Okay, so So I recommend everyone to read the first news report, and it's very interesting. So one of them is about Microsoft's products dealing with virtual reality, and the other one is about touchable virtual reality using ultrasonic technology to make visible objects touchable, which I think it's a really interesting new avenue for research.
Yeah, adding the haptic system into the virtual reality will change because the most important problem about the VR is we only see the things but we cannot feel, and it also creates motion sickness, another drawback of virtual reality, and they just try to eliminate with the sound, not thanks to hearing, also just because of its pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard, without paying too much attention to that, is the use of sound in VR to avoid motion sickness. Can you tell me more about that?
Actually, the motion sickness is caused because of the fact that our different sensors, haptic sensors and other sensors, are not matching with our sight, and it creates the motion sickness. The basic idea is this, and they first add the 3D sound system to just create the real environment in terms of sounds,
Mm-hmm.
and the other problem was although we can just move into the virtual world, we could not feel the proper G-force on our body. That's also another cause of the motion sickness.
Mm-hmm.
But with this paper, it's more focusing on the fact that because although we are in the VR, we're just observing the things, and the games are basically interactive medium, and we want to interact with the objects, and those sounds waves are changed with by changing their frequencies. We can literally feel that if the object is soft or hard, and literally experience a real world experience in the virtual world. This is another usage of the sound, not only the 3D sound technology, but we can literally feel the objects.
Yeah. So it's ultrasound, which means sound that you do not hear actually,
Yeah.
but that you can feel
Create
with your skin by means of variations of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess I can stop the
Yeah.
streaming now. All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.